first of all, what was great about the Powering the Nation, the News 21 feature, was its consistency of storytelling across a single theme. I mean, it's knowing a little bit more of the background of the News 21, where they're focusing on a specific sort of thematic approach, and each story or each project lends itself to adding to that story in a different layer. One of the challenges of that kind of project-based feature obviously lends itself to trying to give equal weight to each story, because you want to give equal weight to each group, because at the end of the day it is an academic sort of project. It is an opportunity for young people to sort of be engaged with, well, not just engaged with, but reporting on and producing interactive stories on a specific subject. So, again, it lends itself to trying to give equal weight, where I think, the right approach is to try to identify the most important aspect of the story, to give not necessarily equal weight, but to give the more important and more compelling reason why you want to sort of dive into a project in a very strong hierarchical sense. And so I can recognize that that's some of the challenge that this piece had, but at the same time, I think they successfully resolved of sort of clustering the main topic areas, and it made it for the user to, it made it easy for the user to understand where to go to and how to sort of approach each particular project. An entry that was also recognized, Prison Valley. It's exciting to recognize that work because of its complexity, because of its depth and its storytelling. It's one of the very first pieces I've seen in a long time with that kind of levels of commitment in terms of its sort of complex story layers. And I think rightfully it was recognized because of its commitment to that. And what does excite me about Prison Valley as well is, I think, is because it will challenge us, and I think it will be a piece that does help drive this idea of interactive storytelling forward. The Year at War was obviously a project I'm intimately involved with, and a project that I'm extremely proud of not only the commitment of the journalists, but it's also the commitment of the New York Times to be able to spend the resources on an important story, as trying to tell the story of American soldiers and their families, and to tell the experience of these American soldiers in their 1 year in Afghanistan. I feel like it was clearly one of our stronger pieces of last year, and not only of its sort of long, deep commitment to storytelling and reporting, but it's also, I think, in its evolution of telling and editing and producing a story with videos and photo.